Mad dash into a Walmart store knocks shoppers to the ground near Grand Rapids, Michigan at 5 in the morning. Despite several people falling to the ground, shoppers charged ahead, fixated on doorbuster deals.
The answer to the question everybody wants to know. LeBron, what's your decision?
In this fall, man, this is very tough. In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Well, get ready for the crackdown. The U.S. is now officially known as a police state.
Where did Substance D come from? Why can't we stop it? The bigger this war gets, the more freedoms we lose, the more Substance D is on our streets. Can't you figure this out? Look around you. Look how far we've come. Humanity wasn't meant to live like this. Our every waking moment, tracked and traced and scanned. It's time to stop submitting to this tyranny. It's time to realize that we're being enslaved. Uh-oh, it's our tax dollars at work. Protect us from ourselves. Hey guys, I used to be one of you. Stop selling out your own species.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Hi, I'm Janet Napolitano, Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security. Homeland Security begins with hometown security.
But if you look at the actual Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments to that pesky Constitution, you'll see just how many remain for your protection.
If you see something suspicious in the parking lot or in the store, say something immediately. Report suspicious activity to your local police or sheriff.
Our enemy is a radical network of terrorists and every government that supports them.
Number one's gone. I mean, if you're detained without trial, you lose your freedom of religion and speech, press, assembly, all the rest of that. So we don't need that one anymore.
Our war on terror begins with Al-Qaeda, but it does not end there. It will not end until every terrorist group of global reach has been found, stopped, and defeated.
You never want a serious crisis to go to waste. And what I mean by that, it's an opportunity to do things that you think you could not do before.
Number two, well, while you're in prison, your right to keep and bear arms just might be infringed upon, even if you're in the NRA, so that's gone.
But there are a few things we could do to make things better. First, we could deploy the scanning machines that we currently are beginning to deploy in the U.S. that would give us the ability to see what someone has concealed underneath their clothing.
You're definitely not secure against searches and seizures, as it says here, with or without probable cause. And in prison, that's not even limited to just the guards. So forget the fourth.
I know you've been an advocate of this technology for a long time.
Correct.
But just in the interest of full disclosure, I also want to point out in your current role as a security consultant, you are representing some of the companies who manufacture that technology, correct?
Absolutely correct, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Technology, correct?
Absolutely correct, yeah.
Technology, correct?
Absolutely.
Technology, correct?
Absolutely correct, yeah.
Look, this is for your safety, security. Work with us. This is a partnership here.
A TSA agent was arrested on January 3rd here at Terminal 1 at LAX. He'd just gotten off duty and was behaving erratically, saying, "I am God. I'm in charge."
I kept begging them over and over again, "Get off of me, get off of me, get off of me," and they wouldn't stop.
She was yelling, "I have power, I have power, I have power."
I've had to completely take my pants off and show them like my entire leg before.
Do I understand the sensitivities of people? Yes. If you're asking, am I going to change the policies? No.
5, grand juries and due process, obviously out, so forget 5.
Is he President of the United States? According to the Constitution, in order to be eligible for president, you have to be a natural-born citizen.
That's all right. All of you know who I am.
He has refused to provide proof that he is, in fact, a natural-born citizen.
I have 2 words for you: predator drones. You will never see it coming.
Come on, fire.
You think I'm joking?
6, well, trials are gone too, let alone the right to counsel. Speedy trials? You want it when?
This is insanity. It's as if we have put insane children and adolescents in charge of our government.
Those weapons of mass destruction have got to be somewhere. Nope, no weapons over there.
7. Well, this is about, well, I thought we just covered trials and juries earlier, so forget the 7th. 8, fail. Well, bail's kind of a moot point, isn't it?
Man-made global warming pollution causes global warming. That's not a cutesy issue. It's not an open issue.
We've got to stabilize the population. When I was born, there were
what's wrong with the population? I mean,
with too many people. That's why we have global warming.
CO2 is warming the planet. This is something that has to get to zero. Now, the world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
Forget the conspiracy. Listen to our government agencies. These guys are telling the truth. You know, there's no conspiracy here, folks. Just get your damn vaccine.
All right. Thank you, doctor. Thank you.
You know, there's no conspiracy here, folks. Just get your damn vaccine.
Hey, kids, we're ready to roll. Stopping that virus, that's our goal. So come on, everybody. We're getting the shot. It might hurt a little bit. Just a little bit. But it's gonna help a whole lot.
9 other rights retained by the people. Well, you know, if you can name them during your waterboarding, we'll consider them.
We were arguing over every penny in the United States budget, and it was quite clear we didn't have enough money to go around. Well, somebody asked me where we came up with $2 trillion.
According to some estimates, we cannot track $2.3 trillion.
Will you tell the American people to whom you lent $2.2 trillion of their dollars and who got the money?
Hundreds and hundreds of banks, any bank that has access to the U.S. Federal Reserve's discount.
Tell us who they are.
No.
$500 billion and you don't know who got the money?
I don't know.
The more money there is in supply, the danger there is there's going to be inflation. That's why everybody says what's happening now as a result of what's going on in the United States is that 5 years from now we're going to have massive inflation.
This is a hoax and a scam which is designed to transfer wealth and power from the private sector to the government sector and from the government of the United States to a world government.
10, power is not delegated to the United States federal government. Well, they seem to have ended up there anyway.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order.
There's a need for a new world order. Nevertheless, the United States is in a key position to shape this so that the problem of the Bush presidency will be the emergence of a new international order.
I think a new world order is emerging, and with it the foundations of a new and progressive era of international cooperation.
The beginning of a new international order, and it could well be that this president, who is so reviled by intellectuals, will emerge as one of the seminal presidents of his period.
What does he have to do to achieve that status?
We are not going to fix health care. We're not going to fix energy. We are not going to do anything about our education system.
So as you can see, even without habeas corpus, at least 1/10 of the Bill of Rights, I guess that's the Bill of Right now, remains virtually intact. Number 3 is still safe.
But as I constantly remind Canadians, there isn't really a Canadian economy anymore. It is a global economy. I know some people don't like it. It's a loss of national sovereignty.
The president can just take care of that with a signing statement.
This is AIG, Goldman, and you know what? The Bavarian Illuminati, the Trilateral Commission, Goldman Sachs, and the Queen of England are not all bad.
You know what? Times have changed. What you gonna do in war games when the NWO destroys you? Anything less would be
civilized.
The preceding announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.